Hi, this is Nikki. This is your new moon reading for the 20th of September 2017. Well, the new moon is in Virgo, but the card's saying it's going to be all about relationships, which is not what you'd really expect under a Virgo new moon, but that's what the cards are saying, so let's have a look at them. You've also got Venus moving into Virgo the day before as well, which is also good for relationships. So let's have a look. We've got first of all, we've got the Devil card. Devil card is such an interesting card, actually. It is a relationship card, but I think under this influence, it shows a few things. I think we've had a lot of chaos thrown up by the eclipses, and it has been quite a confusing time, and a lot of things, people have come in from nowhere, and people have just left from unexpectedly. So there's been a lot of change, quite big dramatic change. And the Devil card, I think this new moon is going to show us where we've thought we've been in control, but actually, some people just have got that hold over you that you can't just shake off very easily. If you are trying to get out of a really bad situation, then there's a bit of a warning there that you do have to change how you feel. You do sometimes have to fight against that a little bit. But also, if we've been trying to escape from something that we don't think is good for us, and it's almost made us realise how we really do feel about them, and there is like a bond there that we hadn't realised, hadn't understood before now. So I think this new moon could bring up some things like that. It does show longevity in relationships, and it does show passion, because it is that passion that we have for people that really does keep us with them long term. Then we've got the Two of Cups. This is a very similar energy to the Lover's card, but in some ways it's better than the Lover's card. It's much more about an agreement between two people. It's also good for business if you're going into partnership with someone as well, because it shows that sort of mutual understanding, that mutual agreement, and it's two people starting a journey together. And it's a really, really nice card. It's one of my favourite cards. And then we've got the Emperor. The Emperor card. And the Emperor is a very strong male energy who really knows what he wants. He is your boss. He is your dad. He's the experienced man that really knows where he's going. So I think under this new moon in Virgo, the male energy will be much clearer, or becoming much, much clearer about what it is that they want from the people in their lives. Where we've had a lot of Leo energy the last couple of months, it's been quite easy, we've found it quite easy to wear our hearts on the sleeve and take risks in relationships, and that has caused a lot of chaos, quite necessary chaos, no doubt, but Virgo energy is not like that. Virgo is not the sort of person that's going to write love poetry and make big grand gestures. They express how they feel in much more subtle ways. So it's really important under this energy to make sure you're noticing that, because it will be all about the little details, and I think that's going to be quite prominent. It's also, Virgo energy is about giving to other people. So notice the people that are thinking about you rather than themselves. And it's 100 little details, the 100 little things that we do that we don't even know that we do, that make us unique. And you really can't fake that. So when you are meeting someone, try and notice those little details and piece them together, rather than expecting a big grand gesture to express how they feel, because that's not that sort of energy. I do think it's a really good full moon, new moon. We've got quite a lot of still quite a lot of chaos around. There has been, I think, the last full moon showed us a lot actually about the people in our lives, and it has changed our perspective quite significantly. And this new moon is, I think, going to give us the grounding and help us to make sense of some of the chaos, understand why it's happened, understand much more clearly about where we are and much more clearly about what we want. And I think that will come through very strongly for the male energy, because we've got the Emperor there who is very clear about what he now needs in his life. So that's all good, and have a lovely new moon, and yeah, get all those little details worked out and nailed down, and yeah, put the effort in, because Virgos are very good at doing that, so the energy will demand that off you. Okay, thanks for listening. Bye bye.